Think about the thing that you are always procrastinating on. Now think about someone that you love and a gun being held to their head. And to save them, all you have to do is that one thing that you have been procrastinating on. I bet you are not procrastinating anymore. If you have a strong enough reason to get it done, you will get it done. Don't be fooled by the product pushers who are only in business to sell you the next best thing in a box. Don't be fooled anymore. You go see them work their magic on a stage, selling you their new best thing that it's all the rage. Don't believe the lies of quick success, that you can make a bunch of money in 30 days or less. Don't believe that without them, you will never make it and be like the rest. It's time to stop believing in them and start believing that you are the best. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? Believe in yourself. Stop only thinking about making offers. Stop watching late night webinars and prepare your offers. If you are not making offers, you are not making money. You have to do what most people don't want to do. Face what they don't want to face. Find that reason. Live for that reason. Do not stop until you get what you want. You know why you're doing this. You can't let anyone stop you from doing this. The storm can come into your life faster than you expect. Are you ready for it? Will you go into the...
So, I was outside cleaning my truck. Yes, I still clean my truck. Lo and behold, FedEx comes, and guess what's inside? Let's see here. Oh yeah, my first check, you guys. Can you see that? $34,000.
You can do this! I believe in you! All right, give yourselves a round of applause.
With the Fearless Millionaire program, and before taking the program, I was having trouble being comfortable on the phone, knowing what to say to people, and just putting more money in my pocket.
Yeah, it's right now. This is a video right now. I know. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hey, I like this.
When will you stop?
Yes, welcome to CRUSHIN COVID Daily. We'll get the AV all set up here at some point today. Guys, it's Saturday. How was your week? Would love to know how your week was. I hope it was a good one for you. Welcome to CRUSHIN COVID Daily. This is like a challenge for me. If this whole if COVID's not a challenge for you, it definitely has been for me, being cooped up. Can't go out unless you can only go out with a mask. I don't even know where my mask is at this point, but man, it is definitely some challenging times. But I know that a lot of you are now getting, what do they call it? You're getting out of lockdown, right? You're getting out of lockdown, which is fantastic. Our lockdown here has ended. You can now, it's mandatory, you have to go outside with a mask, and in public places you can only enter with a mask on. You must have a mask. And then our shops open up in about 25 days. So guys, I am really excited for what's coming up in the future, and yet at the same time still scratch my head at like what's going to happen in the future, right? It's like, and I'll tell you the reason why. First, let me just welcome you, by the way. If you're new, throw new in the comment section below. That way I know if you've been following us along or just starting to follow us along on CRUSHIN COVID Daily. Let me know if you're new. I'd like to say hello. My name is Nathan Amaral. I'm the founder of Fearless Millionaire. It is the #1 place for real estate investors to gain more clarity, confidence, and help them increase their cash flow into their life. And we are been doing this Crushing COVID challenge, giving investors a place to go to during this time of crisis and pandemic of what's going on. So it's been really fun and rewarding. It's also a challenge to me because I go live with my clients on a pretty much daily basis, but going live, this has actually also been a challenge to from one of my marketing coaches. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you guys have been wondering about the clothes like I addressed yesterday, I just have a lot of the same either colored shirts or the same kind of shirts. So that's probably one of the funniest parts. There was another member in my group that said, I don't think I have 30 shirts, so it was funny. Today's going to be a little bit more fun, and we're going to do something a little different. And I'm going to actually be giving away, gift cards. I got Amazon gift cards. I got a bunch here, and I want to give some away to people who are watching. Hopefully you're watching over you could be watching over on Facebook or YouTube, but if you could probably the best place to get over is on our YouTube channel and watch from there if you have the link, where you could just go to YouTube and type in Fearless Millionaire, and you'll find our channel. It is like, you can do something like that. Okay. And what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you, because I'm looking for some participants. So I'm going to show you what we got going on today. Okay. Hey, can you see my screen? All right. The big question is, what would you do with $1 million? Okay. That's the big question. What would you do with $1 million? Okay. So, hey, King Juan, good to have you here. What's going on? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you with us. Good to have you here with us the first time. Yep. Also, Jangu to Uganda. Absolutely. Good to have you here. So if you're just joining in, by the way, guys, this is a very, we're just going to have some fun today. We're not going to do any real estate training. This is more of like a dream building session. And whoever plays along, okay, whoever goes with me, I'm going to fill this out on your behalf. What you're looking at the screen here, let me see if I can zoom it up a little bit. What you're looking at is a spreadsheet, basically. It's a spreadsheet. And what we're going to do, I'm going to fill this out for you, but you have to tell me in the comments, what would you do with $1 million? Does that make sense? So you're going to tell me in the comments what you would do with $1 million. And I am going to calculate that right here with you live, what you would do with $1 million. Okay. So if you want me to give you an example, I could do that right now. While people are, while you're commenting, like I want you, for me to pick you, you got to put in the comments like pick me or something right like that. You got to let me know if you want to play along. And if you play along, you automatically win. If you go to the end, you have to go to the end. Okay. Does that make sense so far? If you're not too sure on the rules, let me know and I will repeat them. So I'm going to give you an example because I know there is like a delay in when you see this, but I'm going to start this off. And if you want to play along, then you put like pick me inside of the comments and we'll go through this. All right. So if I was wired $1 million, we got to use bank wires, people, no checks. If I was wired $1 million into my bank account, what would I do with it? I'm going to bust out, I was going to say I would have bust out my calculator, but I have this already calculates. All right, so the first thing I would do is I tithe first. That's one of the first things I would do. So the first thing I would do is $100,000. I want to make sure that's right. That's correct. All right, so now that I've put $100,000 in there, this should take out $100,000 and, excuse me, it brings it down to $900,000. I thought this was supposed to adjust. I don't know why. Oh, okay, maybe it will in just a second. Sorry. Yeah, that's probably going to adjust that in just a second. I thought I did this right. All right, so next is, what would I do with $100,000? I mean, what would I do with $900,000? Okay, I know what I would do. I would, next thing I would do is buy more land in Uganda. All right. So I'm gonna set aside, maybe another $100,000. Maybe like 50. No, let's do 100. Let's do $100,000. No, I think 50,000 is better. I'm gonna do about $50,000. Let me see, 30, 60 M. Hold on, let me just do the math. I'm gonna convert some shillings here for a second. 1 second, I gotta convert shillings. What about, yeah. Okay, yeah. $50,000 is enough. Okay, so I definitely buy more land in Uganda. All right, the next thing I would do would be something, right? This better be calculating. It is. Hey, good job, Nate. And see how the graph is breaking down my my spending, right? The expenses, right? Okay. So that's something I would do. All right, the next thing I would do, gosh. Okay. So I can think of a few things. By the way, guys, if you want to play along and you want me to pick you and we do this together, you have to play along through the whole thing. You have to right now put in the comments, like, pick me. Just type in pick me or put an emoji, like waving hand or whatever you need to do so I can call on you after I'm done, okay? All right, so the next thing I would do is, what would I do? My gosh, this is so tough. Okay. Oh, no, let me put that one down here. I want to put it down there. But the next thing I would do is education. So this is two parts, okay? So the first thing, there's 2 parts in this education. One is for my own kids, but then secondly is for my family's kids. So the first thing I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna put in, and I don't even know the numbers to this because obviously, like right now, I have a certain amount of kids, but then if I have more kids, so I have to go with today. This is harder than I thought. All right, so let's say 20, 40, 60. Yeah, I don't even know the numbers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with what I know off the top of my head. I'm gonna say this is tricky. I'm gonna have to come back to this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that one. So family. What do I want to do with family? I think I might have to go with things at the top of my head. Otherwise, I know one thing I want to do over here would be travel. Guys, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be super easy. It's not so easy. All right, so I want to travel. I'm gonna say 20,000 for that because there's 2 places I definitely want to go to, and that is Thailand. I want to go to Thailand and I want to go to Vietnam. Those are like 2 places I've been wanting to go for a long time. So I would say 10,000 for each place. That right there. I was actually trying to think of would I go anywhere else in Europe again? I don't know. I don't really know off the top of my head. Those are just 2 places I would go like that. I'd want to go right now. Okay. Now, next is, let me see. Where else? What else? Oh gosh. I can think of all these other expenses, but it's like, hey, is this working? Wait, did that calculate correctly, guys? Wait, pushing the wrong buttons here. Did that adjust? Oh no. Did I mess this up? Oh no. Okay, it's working. All right, it's working. I'm self-doubting my my calculation skills here. Okay, all right, education. So I wish I came more prepared for this. What I mean is, like, I'm trying to do math for, like, I guess I'm trying to break it down per each kid. Maybe that's too detailed right now. So let me just go off of education. So I'm going to do a sum total. Let's just call it a grant. That's what I'm going to do it like as a scholarship grant pool, right? A grant pool of funds. And I'm going to set aside 100,000 for that. Okay. Yeah. So that could be like for any of my immediately I think of my nieces, my nephews, almost like a scholarship money that they have to get good grades for in order to get their education taken care of. Like, you have to show commitment, right? Keep them on their toes. All right, so how much money do I have left? Okay, I have $730,000. Guys, help me out. What else could I spend my money on? I'm trying to think. All right, so okay, one of the things I know I would do is I would send my mom and my dad to Montana. So, because I know they've been wanting to go to Montana for a long time. Okay, so I'd send them to Montana. All right, next thing. Uh, next thing, what would I do? What would I do? How much more money do I have? Okay, all right, yeah, all right. So, okay, I know I can think of a few other things. Um, I would probably, I think actually, if you know what I would do if I got wired this money today? I think I would build a house in Uganda, and I think I would, I don't know. See, this is tricky. This is tricky for me because, like, I don't think I would do this now. This is not like today, that's like in the future. So it's like, should I do it now? I think like when I consider buying more land is like that's a step forward in. So one day the house would be built in on the land. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so I think I got that taken covered in that, and then the next thing I would do. Okay. So I know what I would do because after I got some of these like expenses taken care of, I know in here, I think I'm going to move this up here a little bit. Let's move that over there. Let's move this over here. I know what I was thinking earlier. All right. So what I'm going to do down here, I wish I'd separated this by color. What I'm going to do here is right here, I'm going to put how much money do I have left? 725. Gosh, this is so hard. Okay. All right. I know I know. I was going to do this like way last, but I'm getting stuck on some expenses. I'm getting stuck. So I know this would be the first thing, like after tithing, I should put this in the order that I would do it in. Guys, I'm going to save that for the end. I'm going to actually do this in the order that I would do it in. By the way, if you want to do this yourself, like I would do it with you, and whoever volunteers for me to fill this out with you, and do it, and I do it with you to the end, then you automatically win the Amazon gift card. Does that make sense? So after I'm done with mine, whoever puts in your comments in there and says, "Hey, pick me," then you're gonna tell me what you would do with $1 million. Okay, that's what we would do through comments. Okay. And then you automatically win a gift card, an Amazon gift card. All right, so I am going to reorganize mine in just a bit, but first let me just continue what I was doing. So my Roth IRA, and I know some people are like, why would you put 100,000? Maybe I would put 100,000. Just thinking. This is too funny. Oh God. All right, next. Okay, so let me just do the math here on if I'm going to buy more real estate. Is it 3 million times 30%, 900,000? Ugh, I don't have 900,000 here. Ooh, okay. So let me do this. I'm going to, that's only on 3 million. So let me do this. I am going to put, okay, most of the time I like to raise money for deals, but I'm going to set aside 200,000 for more apartments. I want more apartments, and I'm going to set aside 200,000 for that. Gosh, taking all my money. 425. Okay. So, yeah, oh man, I would do this so much more differently because I can think of like, so I'm going to do this like this. I'm going to do this and this up. Some of this seems so familiar. Some of this I've actually done already. 425. I don't have enough columns for 425. What am I going to do? I need to add another column. I need to add more columns. I actually thought I was going to be able to fill this in 10 rows. Okay. 425. Okay, I got to put this down because you know what keeps coming in my head is this item. I keep thinking about, oh my gosh, I would get this apple. This is like my treat, right? This is like the treat Nathan thing. It is, this is like, okay, great. The Mac Pro. Oh, the Mac Pro. Okay, let me just do this. I would do it this way. Just because I don't want to get too specific. Oops. No. I don't want to get too specific, so I'm just going to do I'm going to do an estimate of 10,000. And I can think of like 5 or 6 products that would go into that bunch for Apple products. Gotta get Apple products. This is like a business expense at the end of the day. All right, so I have 415 left. Eesh. Ooh, okay. Gosh. Okay, I got the Roth, I got the SEP. Well, you know. Okay. Yeah, you know. All right, let's do this. Let's do let's put funding deals. So what I would do with this is I would allocate another $100,000. I don't really like this one, but it's okay. I'm gonna allocate another $100,000 into my funding company. So what I do is I fund real estate transactions, anything from land deals, single family houses, commercial bridge loans, stuff like that. So what I would do is I would put in another $100,000 into that fund, and that would be what I'm calling funding deals. I should put this like as a fund here. Okay, I would do that. So that's something else I would do. Let me see. What else would I do? 315? I only have 315 left? Oh, man. Gosh. Okay, what do I got going on here? I'm going to buy more land. Yes. Education. Yes. Family. Must. I don't know if that's enough. What, Montana. Right? I think so. That should be enough for a trip to Montana, right? Montana. Okay. Yeah, that should be enough for Montana. Travel. Oh, let me put more details in here because now look at me, I'm getting all confused. So let's just do this. Dad and mom travel Montana. Then this is I gotta put this like this. Family travel. And then I'm gonna put here, what'd I say? Thailand? Thai and Vietnam. Okay. Okay, Roth IRA, more apartments. I'll put more. I don't know. 200,000, what's that like? Yeah, it's probably, I don't know. It depends where the apartments are, right? Depends where they're located. Okay, so 200,000 for apartments, and then SEP IRA, Roth IRA. Let's move this. I'm gonna move these here in a minute, guys. I'm gonna put them in the order that matters most to me in a little bit. I still have to spend $315,000. Woo! Okay, $350,000. What is there something I want to do? I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. Well, no, but that's another expense. Oh man, I spent already on my Apple products. Okay, so I have here, I have Vietnam and Thailand because I'm thinking of my family. Because in here, we're going to go do some shopping sprees. So I think I'm going to tear this up just another $5,000. Okay? because 20,000, that's for, flights, hotels, whatever's, and food, all accommodation plus spending. So I'm going to throw in another $5,000 in there for just blow money. And I don't even like shopping. So that's blow money for my family. I know my kids are going to want some, Elsa. All right. $310,000. What am I going to do with $310,000? Gosh. Okay. So I think the next thing, guys, this is not easy. This is not easy. What am I going to do with $310,000? Okay, let me go into business mode a bit, okay? Because that's where I know I could spend money like that. Like, seriously, I think that I know. That I know for sure. Okay, so one of the things I would do, let's say this month, next month, I would spend on a copywriter. Yeah, I would spend about 10,000 on a copywriter. Oh, actually, you know what? No. I would actually, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I've written 3 books and I've written a few like programs. My books are sold on Amazon.com. And by the way, one of the things I absolutely love about Amazon, being a publisher on Amazon, is I get royalties. Every month I get a deposit into my account, and it ranges. And the cool thing is, I think it's called KDP. It's been a while since I've checked, but basically you get paid on when people purchase a book, or when people like how many pages are turned in the book. So you actually get paid per page. Really interesting. I don't know if you ever, I used to be, I went to like a few trainings on how to self-publish books, and I went to a meetup in New York, a self-publishing conference. So that was really cool. I learned a lot there. And so I self-published some of my stuff, but I would want to do like a big publishing deal, have this like one book, that was like not self-published but published. So that's going to be about $25,000 probably. Yeah, maybe with marketing. Okay, let me do 50,000 because that's going to take some marketing, blah blah blah. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can actually be paid to be a New York Times bestseller. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but except like I'm not talking about writers like what do they call it? Harry Potter. I forgot, Rowling and J.K. Rowling and people like that, romance novels. Those people are writers. But if you ever see like a business book that just came out and it came out of nowhere, you can actually pay to become a New York Times bestseller. Just costs a certain amount of money. So I'm not into like paying to be that status, but and they have like this whole plan. I learned this at the conference. They actually hire teams of people to go all around the country. What they do is they send out teams and they buy your book because you have to hit a certain many sales in a period of time. So then what they do is they send out all these people, these teams of people to go buy your book in the stores. And then what they end up doing is shipping it back to you, and then you sell them over the course of time. My mind was blown. So it's all rigged at the end of the day. It's all marketing. Okay, so what do I say? Book deal. I gotta put a little bit more detail. Book deal. Okay, a book deal. That's not the way. How about published? Published book. Next published book, because I already have 3. But this time I'll add a little bit more juice into it. How much money I got? $260. $260. Good Lord. $260. Guys, if you think this is simple, let me tell you, it is not easy. And by the way, if you want to play along, post your comments right now so I know as soon as I'm done, I'm going to call on somebody. So I have no one saying who wants to participate. What are you guys, scared? You guys scared to play along? No, let me know if you're interested and you'll do it next and I'll fill it in for you. All right, so 260. I feel like I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm trying not to go too, okay, so I did the business stuff. this is business down here. And let me see. What else would I do here? Da, 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 da. Jonathan, you're funny, man. So Jonathan says he's scared. Come on, man. You're up next. Gosh, you know what? I don't know what to do with this 260. All right. Well, just actually, thanks, Jonathan. So Jonathan's just saying for those who just got on, I'll actually reiterate what I'm doing. So the question is, and Sarah, you're up next. You're the first one. You're up next. Just wait after until I'm finished and just give me like 5 more minutes. But for everybody who doesn't know what's going on, the question is, what would you do with $1 million? Okay. And after I'm giving you my example here, I'm going to pick someone. Sarah is next. And I'm going to choose you, and you're going to tell me what you would do with $1 million. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm trying to finish mine, and I still have $260,000. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, let me just do this real quick, and I'm going to spend, in 3 lines, $260,000. This is what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? Okay. So I'm going to do $100,000 there. And then I am going to, oh gosh, why is this so difficult? I can do 80 and 80, right? I'm just going to split this down the middle. But that's not the right way to do it. The only thing I can think of, honestly, is it's just more investments. That's all that comes to my mind. Okay, I know what I would do. I would finally set up my hybrid. Is that how you spell it? Hybrid. Hybrid, I just forgot it. Hybrid insurance. And I do. So Jonathan says, I'll take the 160 and make it for you. I'm gonna do. I would fund my hybrid insurance now, even though my financial advisor would not like me to do that, and I have 60,000 left to do. And I know what I would do with the remainder of this. So my kids' education. Okay, so I'd put 60,000 to my kids' education. Now that's going to range, by the way, in the future, especially if they go to school in Europe. They can basically, they can primarily go to school for free, but I would allocate some funds. And I already have funds going towards their education already. It happens every week. So I am just kind of like adding to it because I'm kind of drawing a blank. This is a lot harder than I thought. Okay, so now guys, I'm going to just put this in the order that it's in, and then we're going to jump over to Sarah. And Sarah's going to be up next, so just give me 1 second. The first thing I would do is tithe. The next thing I would do is I would, I'd move this over here. I'd send my dad and mom to Montana. I would then buy more land. I would help my family out. This is pretty simple. I would do that pretty like just a few clicks. Family travel. Okay, so then I'd buy more apartments, get the funding in there. I could put, this is just a few clicks also. That's no big deal. Hybrid insurance. Okay, this is probably like at the bottom. Like, because I know my financial advisor, he's gonna, my broker, he's gonna be like, no, you're supposed to wait till you're like 40 or 50, so whatever. More apartments, funding deals. Okay, family, Thailand, publish next book. Yeah, I think, okay, maybe like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. That's how I would do it. Because these are like not really important to me, but I would want to do it at some point. So this is my from most important to least important in descending order. This is my list. Okay, so if I got wired $1 million right now today, this is what I would do. I would tithe 100,000. That's a few clicks. Click, click. Money goes. This I would actually book this, not myself, but I'd have someone help me book this entire trip, and then they just get on the plane and go, that kind of thing. So I'd hook this all up. I wouldn't just wire them the 5,000. Next, I'd buy more land in Uganda. That would probably take me about a month or two to make that happen, probably about a month. And then education. What is this for? Oh, this is a education fund. Okay, so I want to be more clear. Okay, Uganda Education Fund. This is for my family. Okay, all right. So this is also help my family. So there's 200,000 there, and then SEP IRA. That's a few clicks. Roth IRA. That's a few clicks. Next would be my kids' education. But like I said, this is just kind of like topping up. It's just like adding to it. So that's fine. More apartments. That would probably take, I don't know. I probably wouldn't get started on that at least maybe like 3-4 months from now, because I got quite a bit of projects going on at the moment. Funding deals for the fund. That's a click or two. Family travel. Well, we couldn't do this until the end of the year, I think. Maybe even to next year. So yeah, I'm gonna drop this down to 8,000 actually, because, and I'm gonna kick this up. What I just do, like 2,000? Oops. Did I just do that right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and then hybrid insurance. Okay, and then publish next book. Yeah, I'm really like about this one honestly, because this book to me is more just like, oh yeah, I'm the author of this and that. Well, good luck. I mean, honestly, today, where I think most people are obviously consuming more video than books. I think what I would do, let me change this to an audio book, but it has to be professionally done. So I know the cost of that is like around 30,000. You know what? Okay, that's it. Leave it the way it is. I'm done. You guys, I'm overthinking this stuff. All right, so that's my list. All right, next thing, we're going to move to Sarah. Sarah, I hope you're ready, because you're next, and we are going to... Sarah, if you want already, start posting in the comments what you would do. I am going to wipe the slate clean. And you tell me the figure. So basically, Sarah, the way you should do it is, tell me the title and then the amount. The title and then the amount, right? That's probably the easiest way to do it. So that way I know, I can keep track and go slow. So basically what you're going to do, Sarah, is post the title and the amount in the chat box right now. And we'll go through it. Throw some zeros in here. We got to fill up these zeros. And if you want to go, by the way, Sarah, if you want to go in order. Sarah says, apparently we don't have to pay the IRS, so I like this game. Oh, that's so true. Oh, God. Yeah, I kind of left that out. All right. Sarah's saying we got tied. I am just going to blaze through this. Sarah's a fast typer. We got Sarah's going to tie the 100,000. Sarah's going to do savings of 100,000. Gosh, I didn't even think of savings. I was like, no savings. All right. Sarah's got savings at 100,000. Tithing at 100,000, and she's got an investing fund of 100,000. Okay, got that. I know this is gonna get hard. I'm serious. I thought this was gonna be a breeze, but I think this gets a little tricky. Sarah, you still have $700,000. So, but I think this gets a little tricky. So Sarah's got savings of 100,000, and then she's got an investing fund of 100,000. Remodel the house you live in. Okay, that's fine, but how much? How much to rehab the home? Oh my gosh, I just spilt. See why I need new Apple products? I just spilt water everywhere. How much do you want to spend on your remodel, Sarah? Oh my gosh. If this live cuts out, it's because I spilt water everywhere. This is not good. All right. By the way, also, if anyone wants to go after Sarah, let me know. Sarah just won herself. I think she won herself. I don't know. She's still trying to figure out how much it's going to cost to rehab her house. Okay. Sarah's going down the list of 100K. So far, Sarah's on track to winning a $25 gift card to Amazon. All right. What else do we got, Sarah? I just spilled water all in my computer. We got travel 100. Yeah, but where are you going to travel for 100K? Where? I got to put, okay, travel to family. Okay, all right. So travel to family. Is that like in the US or Western Europe? Awesome. All right, let's do that. I'm going to put EU in here. Fantastic. 100,000. You live in that high travel life. Some tropical place, some place with tropical with good waves. Nice. Nice. That's nice. Like, you should check out the Maldives. Oh my gosh, the Maldives. You gotta check that place out. Man, for 100,000, you are going. I got some resorts for you to go to. Absolutely. Eastern Europe, absolutely. All right. We got that. So Sarah, we got travel to family in the EU. We got $500,000 left. You have $500,000 left. Oh, you got a bunch of people. There's 5 people at least going on this trip. 25K per trip. That's true. That's true. Yeah. There you go. Fantastic. All right, so we got that. You're taking a whole bunch of people. Yeah, when I think about it too, like I would travel with my kids too. That's 5 of us. So, yeah, wife and 3 kids. New vehicle, 25K. All right. Put that in there. Oops. Oops, what the heck, man? What else do we got? Oops. My hands are all wet from water, and I'm afraid to type. I gotta clean up this mess. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need new Apple products after I freeze the motherboard in my computer. So we got Sarah is gonna buy a new vehicle at 25K. We got that, Sarah. What else? 5 people, 4 trips. Okay, we're still talking about the travel. So you're all about that travel, Sarah. All right, so Sarah, you have 475 remaining, and this is what we have going on. Keep going. We got tithing at 100,000, savings at 100,000, an investing fund at 100,000, a remodel on your home, remodel home for 100,000, travel to family in the EU. It's like 5 trips. I'm going to put that there. Was it 5 trips? 4 trips. Yeah, 4 trips. Okay. And a new vehicle at 25,000. What else do we got? Are you finding it hard? Are you finding it hard to spend this money? Like, it took me, I was going back and forth quite a bit there for a minute. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Hey, you don't have to explain nothing to nobody. You take that trip. You spent $100,000. No, that's true. Yeah. I was wondering that myself. I was like, wow, that's a lot of money for a trip. Like you like a high roller when you travel. I got to travel with you. Although the idea of making one trip to Europe for 100K sounds pretty fun. Now that yeah, that's like private jet from Eastern US over to Europe. Private jet, get there whatever in like less time. Luxury style. You get picked up at by a chauffeur, travel over to the resort you're going to be staying at, or wherever. Have your family all meet at the resort, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I felt the same way. This is not an easy task, you know? It really isn't. But you have 475 remaining. And if anyone wants to go after Sarah and fill this out yourself and also win an Amazon gift card, you gotta let me know now before Sarah finishes her 475,000. So you will put "pick me" in the comments. Pick me. We should. Oh, you know what? This needs music.
About to leave, already packing.
Just lightly in the background, just a little bit of music. I'm still waiting for you, Sarah. I'm not going anywhere.
To a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow.
$275,000 remaining, Sarah.
I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts.
Oh, I love this one. That's awesome. Sarah, I don't know if you knew this about me, but I used to be in theater many years ago. Awesome. I would love to hear more about this one. Wow, that's awesome. You got $175,000 remaining. This is not easy, guys. If you're up for the challenge, by the way, and you want to go after Sarah, put "pick me" in the comments. Let me tell you, this is not an easy thing. And most people always say, like, oh, if I had $1 million, I'd do this or that. And who knows, maybe you would spend it all pretty quick, but it's not easy when you really think about it.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
All right, Sarah, you have
Life with no distractions.
$75,000 remaining. What are you going to do with it? $75,000. 55,000 remaining.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Thanks, Jordan. Good. Jordan, are you playing next? Man? Alright. Family expenses, health, not covered by insurance, upgrading
Now looking back,
5K.
eyes on the freeway.
No, you still have.
A classic
You still
cliche.
have
We're on the
50,000 left.
This is what we waited for.
50,000 left.
Take
What are
my
you gonna do?
hand, we'll make it somehow.
I know.
We can't
Like
miss
crazy,
out.
right? Makes you really think. Prepare yourself, Sarah. Time to prepare where all your money's going. Let's go. Nice. There's a little. I was wondering when it was coming, Sarah. I was like waiting for, what do you call it? Self-spending, treating yourself. Great, 50K. Bam! We got $1 million. Fantastic. Sarah, great job. Look at that. This is fantastic. Look at this. We have $1 million, and let's go over it real quick. And Sarah has this is how Sarah would spend her fast million if it came into her account today. What she would do with $1 million. First, she would take 100,000, put it towards tithing, then savings 100,000, investing fund 100,000, remodel home 100,000, travel with family in the EU. 4 trips, that would be 100,000. A new vehicle for 25,000. Self-education, financial education, 200,000. Donation to the local theater group, which would be 50,000. An orphanage in Mexico. Would love to hear more about that, Sarah, in the future. 50,000. Education for family, 100,000. It's a very admirable thing to do for sure. Miscellaneous, 25,000. Expand art collection at 50,000. And produce the Nathan Amaral music video motivational dance show. Thanks. At least it's being produced. All right. Great job, Sarah. Well done. Sarah, you are the lucky winner of an Amazon gift card, courtesy of Amazon. I will make sure to get that over to you, and I already have your email, so you're good to go. Sarah, thanks so much for playing along. that was a good time. It was fun. It really makes you think too of, like, you know, where is your money gonna go? One of the most important things I learned over the years is when you're budgeting, you have to plan your money before you get it. You have to, let me just do this. You have to plan your money before you get it. So you actually have to written down. That's how the best budgets are made. You have to know exactly what you're gonna do with your money. And this kind of like is a fun challenge, because if a windfall of money was to come into your life, and I don't promote that or I don't preach it, but today is a daydreaming day. We're just, you know, I'm sure you've gotten this question asked to you before, like, what would you do if you had $1 million? There's even a song like that, right? Doesn't it go, if I had $1 million, right? I don't know who sings it, but it's something like that, and I don't know what it is. But it's so true that when you plan out your finances and you tell your money where to go before it goes wherever it goes, if you plan it out, you will actually, down to the penny, you will be able to have a much better lifestyle, a better budget, a better handle on your finances. And what happens to a lot of people, though, sometimes, have you ever experienced this? This is what happens to people who don't budget. Have you ever gotten a lump sum of money and then all of a sudden you wonder, like, where did that money go? Yeah, that's probably happened to everybody, because it's just natural. And one of the things to help curb that and to keep that down is to plan where your money goes before it even comes into your account. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Maybe we'll play this again in the future, but it was so great. Sarah is our lucky winner today of the Amazon gift card. Sarah, so thank you so much for playing along. Guys, I will see you next time or tomorrow, actually. Same time, same place, here, Crushing COVID Daily. Take care and have a great day.